Welcome to Bible Study for Beginners. If you're ready to deepen your faith and apply biblical wisdom in your daily life, smash that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and ring that bell for notifications. You don't want to miss the insightful lessons we'll uncover today. Have you ever looked at the heroes of the Bible and thought, how can their stories actually help me today? Imagine facing a giant like David did. How would you handle that challenge? In a world full of uncertainties, understanding these figures can illuminate paths through our struggles. Take, for instance, Gideon, a man who felt inadequate when called to lead. Judges 6:15 says, "But Lord," Gideon asked, "how can I save Israel? My clan is the weakest, and I am the least in my family." Sound familiar? Perhaps you've felt unqualified in your life too. Studies show that around 70% of people struggle with self-doubt. Isn't it comforting to know that even the mighty were once uncertain? Today, we'll explore how we can reimagine these biblical heroes as everyday people who faced fears, doubts, and life's challenges just like you and me. Ready to uncover practical ways to harness their courage and faith? Stick around. We'll reveal a surprising twist that might just redefine how you see your own journey. So, what if you could apply Gideon's unexpected victory in your life? Comment below with a challenge you're currently facing, and let's see how we can tackle it together using timeless biblical principles. Welcome back to Bible Study for Beginners. Today, we're taking a deeper dive into how we can reimagine biblical heroes for our everyday lives. Have you ever wondered how stories of figures like David, Esther, or Peter can resonate with us in our current struggles? Well, let's explore that. For instance, take David, known as a courageous fighter and king, but his journey reveals something more profound. David faced tremendous challenges: the fear of Goliath, the pressure from King Saul, and personal failures that led to deep remorse. Yet, it's his honest prayers found in Psalms that provide us solace. Psalms 34-18 states, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." How comforting is it to know that when we feel overwhelmed, we are not alone. Now, here's the turning point. David is often seen as a giant slayer. But what if we also viewed him as a person who overcame doubts, failures, and emotional turbulence? Just like many of us today, life throws a range of tribulations: financial struggles, relationship breakdowns, or job insecurities. In those moments, what would David do? Would he sulk in disappointment or lean into faith and prayer? This perspective invites us to reflect: what expectations do we hold for ourselves in times of crisis? Are we expecting perfection? If so, remember this. Every great biblical figure had flaws. They triumphed not because they were flawless, but because they turned to God in their imperfection. As author and theologian Timothy Keller notes, "The gospel is this: we are more sinful and flawed in ourselves than we ever dared believe. Yet at the very same time, we are more loved and accepted in Jesus Christ than we ever dared hope." This reminds us that our struggles don't define us. Our dependency on God does. So, I urge you, as we continue with today's study, to comment below. Which biblical hero resonates with you the most and why? This isn't just a fun question, it's a chance to share encouragement and learn from one another's experiences. Stay tuned for practical ways to incorporate these lessons into your daily life as we explore more about these biblical heroes and their relevance today. As we reflect on our biblical heroes, have we considered how their trials can mirror our own? Take the story of David. Before he became king, David faced rejection, fear, and even moral failure. Yet, he continually turned back to God, seeking forgiveness and restoration. This is a crucial turning point in understanding his character. David's humanity makes him relatable. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your own circumstances? Romans 8:28 offers hope, and we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him. This assurance encourages us that no matter what we face, God can use our challenges for a greater purpose. Consider how Gideon transformed from a hesitant warrior to a conqueror through faith. His story isn't just about overcoming fear, it's about recognizing divine empowerment in ordinary moments. How can we apply this perspective in our daily lives? Perhaps it's in stepping out of our comfort zones to serve others or lead within our communities. As you ponder these biblical figures, think about how their faith can inspire your own. Are you willing to reimagine your challenges through the lens of their stories? What steps can you take this week to embody their faith in your daily actions? If you found these reflections encouraging, let us know in the comments. Did a particular hero resonate with your journey? Share your thoughts. We'd love to engage with you. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more insights that can strengthen your faith. Let's continue exploring together. With that, remember the promise of Philippians 4:13. I can do all this through Him who gives me strength. Whether you're facing giants or personal struggles, you are not alone. God's strength is always available. Stay tuned for our next video, where we will discuss practical steps to deepen your spiritual friendships and connect more profoundly with your faith community. Until then, keep reflecting, keep praying, and keep growing on your journey.